Gator Framework Studio in Music City. It's the Dining at Disney podcast.
You know the thing about good food? It brings folks together, all walks of life.
You'll discover all the best restaurants and food as you hungrily explore the Disney parks.
Let's do this thing!
The Dining at Disney podcast.
Welcome to the Dining at Disney podcast. I am Kristen, Disney park enthusiast, foodie, travel expert, and drinking a Jackalope Brewing Company Preds beer. Yeah.
Very nice.
It is a Kolsch style for anybody who is curious about the style of beer I'm drinking.
Nice. And I'm Al John Go, producer, podcaster, also big Disney, Marvel, Star Wars fan, and pop culturist. And welcome to the show. And if you haven't already, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and click that little bell for notifications whenever we post our new content, our new shows. You can find the video exclusively on Spotify, so be sure to subscribe there. But of course, we're available everywhere you get podcasts. And today, we're talking about all kinds of great events that are surrounding the Walt Disney World Resort, including a great travel deal for you, as well as some menus that have kind of changed or had transformed for the season. So we're going to talk about that. How was your week, Kristen?
It has been long and exhausting, and I need a clone because one of me is not enough for two that are running around the house being wild because they are now out of school.
That's right. It's crazy. So, yes, the show is a little late today. Kat is on a little bit of a sabbatical, but she will be back. And, it's always fun to do the show with Kat because she's always rocking and rolling. And I guess last week you could tell Kristen and I's energy level was totally drained. But we're back and we've got a little bit more juice left in the
Speak for yourself.
Okay, all right. So, last week we were running on fumes for sure, but it's always
Last
great.
week I was having trouble reading with my contacts. So,
boy.
Yeah.
We always, it's so late when we record, and today we're recording a little bit earlier, albeit the show is late by a day, but we're also trying to scrape together, excuse me.
bless you.
Scraping together all kinds of news and such for you. So I'm glad we waited a day because now we actually have some stuff to talk about, which is always good. So let's start with your resort update. What's going on with some of these events?
So I've got two things having to do with Four Seasons. The first one is, in case you don't know, and you have kids that are ages 4 to 12, they have a very cool thing that they do over at Ravello. So they have what's called Pasta in Play.
This is at Four Seasons Orlando.
Yes, that's what I said.
Okay.
So Ravello has Pasta in Play. It is a complimentary service, and it's for guests that are dining there, of course. And if your kids are ages 4 to 12, after the meal, the kids can enjoy supervised activities on the spa lawn. And it's called Kids for All Seasons Team that they have there. And it gives the adults a chance to sit back, relax, as well as you can then enjoy maybe a dessert, maybe a cappuccino, a limoncello, amaretto,
A vino.
A vino, see? Yes. Maybe you can enjoy some of those beverages and desserts, that kind of thing, in peace and quiet. Because as we all know, if you have children, once they start talking, they just don't stop.
Or they just get antsy because you're sitting down.
Or they get antsy and don't want to sit still. And this gives you guys a chance to relax. But I think this is a very cool service that they are offering. As I said, it is absolutely complimentary if you are dining at Ravello. So
I love
definitely take advantage of that.
I love this idea. Next time we go, hopefully they'll be doing that. And it's great that it's supervised activities, supervised. So Great staff at the Four Seasons. We love that place. Absolutely. So the other thing they've got going on is springtime afternoon tea at the lobby bar. What's going on there?
Yes. So if you have not gotten a chance to enjoy this, it is an array of savory pastry creations. They have classic tea sandwiches, sweet treats, and aromatic spring tea selections. And this is available Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. And the last day to do that is going to be this Sunday, May 26th. So if you haven't taken advantage of it, this is your last weekend. So go ahead, get in there, book it. While I'm thinking of it, the complimentary pasta and play, you can reserve this. It's via the chat in the Four Seasons app. So you can do that there.
Awesome.
Yes.
We love the Four Seasons. Glad that they have these different activities and events happening. Be sure to check the Four Seasons app once again to learn more. And I am ready to learn more about what's going on with these travel deals for this week. You know, it's time to plan your next Disney trip. Whether you go to the Walt Disney World Resort, Disneyland Resort, or even the Disney Cruise Line, or any cruise line for that matter.
Or Aulani.
Or Aulani Resorts. That's right.
That's where I want to go. I want to go to Aulani.
I do too. It's really cool that you can book with Kristen. She has got your hookup. She's got years and years of experience, and she's got a travel deal for you today. What is it?
You can save up to 30% on rooms at select Disney Resort hotels when you stay 5 nights or longer this summer into early fall. So this is going to be valid for stays most nights from July 8th to October 3rd. So that is a lot of time that you have to enjoy this travel deal. And it's going to depend on what resorts you stay at, how much you can save. So, of course, if you're staying at the Deluxe, that's where you're going to save up to 30%. However, if you choose to stay less than 5 nights, you will still get a discount. However, the most you're going to be able to save is going to be 25%. So you'll lose some, but it's still worth it. Absolutely, to take advantage of deals like this. And if you do have a Disney Visa and you're considering the free Disney dining plan, I can compare these different travel deals for you and let you know which one, depending on what resort, it can make a big difference. So I can compare those and let you know, like, hey, this is where you're going to save your biggest bang.
Right on.
Because that's what you want. You want the money to spend on souvenirs.
That's right. Everybody likes to save money rather. Well, of course they like to spend money, but they like to save money and spend it on other things. So it's important that you use Kristen and her experience to help guide you through all the rigmarole that Disney has to offer. Of course, she has a direct line to Disney, and if you've already booked your trip but haven't made your final payment, you can transfer it as well and take advantage of deals that they or you may not have even thought of. So opportunities to save a lot of money and time. Right? And aggravation, too. Kristen,
yes.
Where can people email you to take advantage of this deal or have you book their next Disney, Universal, or cruise adventure?
You can contact me at themeparksandcruises@gmail.com.
This week, Disney is changing some of the menus. There's about 17 different restaurants that have some...
17 different changes.
Different changes going on right now. So let's get on with some of the changes. Kristen, you want to kick it off?
I can.
Okay.
Over at Epcot's refreshment station, they have added the frozen Fanta Pina Colada, as well as the frozen hibiscus lemonade.
Dig that.
Very refreshing sounding.
Yep.
Animal Kingdom's Pizza Safari removed the creamy pesto chicken gnocchi. If you enjoy Tiffin's, they have added a Turkish meze salad at lunch only. Also at lunch, you can get Tiffin's signature burger. And for kids, they added the Korean Impossible meatballs.
I do like Tiffin's a lot.
Yes.
Great place. Love it.
And over at Creature Comforts, they have added Fear the Kakamora.
Okay. There
I'm
you go.
curious to what all that is.
There you go. Cool.
Okay, Aljon, over in Disney Springs.
All right. They've added the Stormtrooper Petite Cake at Amorette's Patisserie. At Swirls on the Water, they've added the Dole Whip Margarita Float and the Matcha Cone.
Ooh, matcha cone
yeah.
sounds good.
At Vivoli El Gelato, they have the Hard Root Beer Float. So, yeah, that's a little something, a little kick on it for you adults out there. Over there at the Coca-Cola Store Rooftop Beverage Bar and Restaurant, they've added the Drink of the Month, which is the Berry Cream Float.
Ooh, that sounds good. I'd like
Does.
that.
At the resort hotels there over at the Intermission Food Court and Restaurant, they've added the mini chocolate chip cookie dough. At Sassagoula Floatworks and Food Factory, they've added the Mojo roasted chicken. Over at Meadow Snack Bar and Restaurant, they've removed the chicken wrap and grilled cheese and added a chicken sandwich. Artist Palette has got a hash brown casserole, marinated chicken, and rice bowl. Avocado toast with chips, brisket sandwich, hot Italian panini, grilled ham and cheese sandwich. Yeah, they removed the beef on wreck, beef on weck, hot ham and cheese panini, and the Mickey cinnamon roll.
Oh, why would you remove a cinnamon roll?
Yeah, over at On the Rocks Pool Bar, they've added the grilled ham and cheese sandwich, the hot Italian panini, the Saratoga brisket sandwich. And they also removed the Italian sub, hot ham and cheese sandwich, and the turkey pimento BLT.
So really all they did is like do slight changes to two of the menu items.
That's right. Over at Flying Fish, they removed the oak grilled romaine. And at Roaring Fork, they've added a bunch of stuff. The garlic roasted half chicken, focaccia caprese, smoked sausage, grilled cheese sandwich, buckaroo bread.
I wonder what
cheddar.
that is.
Buckaroo bread?
Yeah.
Oh, don't remember. Let's see. Cheddar grits, fresh fruit Danish, banana loaf bread, wilderness granola bar, and the smoked cheddar corn muffin.
It's banana bread loaf.
Banana bread loaf? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you read it out
I
of
read
order.
it out of order. Okay. At Everything Pop, they've got the PB&J croissant. And at Bar Riva, they've added the cookie skillet. And Kristen, what's over there at Disneyland?
Over at Red Rose Tavern, they have added the summer stuff.
Okay.
Wonder what flavor that is. Trader Sam's Enchanted Tiki Bar has added the pineapple bundt cake. Very nice.
Very nice. Oh, that's it.
So a few new things added.
Dig it.
Yeah, who doesn't like new things added?
Yeah, it's nice to spruce it up every now and again. Now, over there at Wine Bar George for our last piece of news for this week, or this particular show, I should say. Wine Bar George has got a cool event. What's going on?
So they have a new winemaker dinner. It is Casanova di Neri, and it's going to be with Gianni Lorenzo Neri from Casanova di Neri and Master Sommelier George Melotes, of course. This is going to be a 5-course dinner alongside pairing with Montalcino producer in Italy. The legendary winery was founded in 1971 when he purchased the Casanova di Neri estate in eastern
Montalcino?
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 Something like that. So this is a family-owned business here. Let's see. The Neri family has received both the Wine Spectre and Robert Parker's Wine Advocate. So, very nice. The family says that its success is due to the unique, is it terroir?
Yeah.
in microclimates. They're ideal for the production of grapes with great depth, longevity, and distinct character. So you can join George and Gianni Lorenzo May 28th. So that's coming up this Tuesday. This is going to be a special event, and it's going to be in their barrel and library room. Tickets are available. All you have to do is head over to Wine Bar George
and see if they're even sold out. Check it out. And if you go to the event, just let us know. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, they've got a lot of cool events. They have a Learn How to Taste Wine with Master Sommelier George Malotes. That's an ongoing 90-minute event. It did so well when they announced that they were doing this that they continue to sell out. So they continue to add more of these on. So if you head over to the event section of winebargeorgia.com, you will find that event there. There is a sparkling tasting that is taking place on May 28th. So there's that going on as well. But there's always something going on that website for events. So definitely, if you are into wine or you are wanting to know more about wine, this is the way to do it. I highly recommend it.
Great stuff. Absolutely. We'll have the link in the show notes so you can check out these events. And hopefully we too will be back at Wine Bar George sometime and do a really cool event or a tasting or something. Last time we were there with Park Hopper, John Park Hopper said it was so much fun. We always have so much fun there covering Wine Bar George. And that said, guess what, gang? We are out of here.
It's that time of year where there's very limited food news.
Well, it'll be gearing up soon.
It will.
It'll be gearing up soon.
And hopefully soon I have time to sit down and think and come up with we haven't done any of our best of shows in a while.
Like the best thing we ever ate.
Yeah, it's hard to do that when you have, because you have to think about it. Like, what do we want to talk about, and kind of plan out what I want to say about the place or the food or whatever. And the kids are taking up too much in my brain right now.
Well, thank you for being patient with us and hearing our show all the way to the end. So we appreciate that. And enjoying these smaller shows. These are always a lot of fun to just kick out and talk about all the great Disney food.
We hope you've enjoyed today's show. And if you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You guys are the reason we do the show, so please continue to support us by sharing and giving us those 5-star reviews. And speaking of support, if you want to do a little bit more, you can consider becoming a supporter on whatever platform you are listening to this show on. Or you can shop our links. They'll be in the show notes below, or you can find them on diningatdisney.com. But we have Amazon, Disney Store, Kingdom Strollers, as well as Garden Grocer. Aljon, do you want to tell everybody where they can find us?
Yeah, find us on all your great social media. You know the places. We're there, all the places and spaces and different faces. You can also be sure to send us those voicemails.
Oh, what song is that from?
Yeah. You think about it. Anyway,
It's going to bother me.
Michael Jackson.
Thank you. It's what, black or white, right?
White, yeah.
Yes, because I said something about that recently. I was like, I know this.
And okay, so don't forget to leave us voicemail. We'd love for you to get your voice featured on the show, asking us questions or having comments on the show. We appreciate it. Just click that link to leave us those voicemails, and we'll play it on a future episode of the show. You can also follow me, Aljon Go, on Instagram. Very easy. It's the coolest place for you to check out what's going on in the world with me. And then you can also follow my other podcast with fellow Disney creative. He is the man and the world-renowned author and award winner animator Dave Bossert. It's called Skull Rock Podcast, the show about pop culture and, of course, Disney. And we recently had all kinds of great artists from the Disney Renaissance era talking about the Beauty and Beast and Mulan and Little Mermaid and all kinds of great animated projects. Yes.
And if you have Sirius XM,
yes,
and you listen to Disney Hits, which is like way far down in the channels, but if you listen to it, you will hear a segment that Dave does talking about the Little Mermaid. At least that's the current one.
Tunes behind the tunes.
Yes.
So he does talk about the Little Mermaid this week, and he's going to be on as a guest DJ presenter the entire month. So we have a few more days to check out Dave on Sirius XM. Really
They
cool.
need to keep him on there. It's very entertaining. It's
They
a nice
do.
little break in there. Otherwise, they have the Be Our Guest where people like call in and they play like their 4 favorite Disney songs.
I actually have to do. I have to do that
memory.
myself. I have yet to do it, so I need to do it. Sirius has been waiting for me now for months. But anyway, so busy. Don't forget, you can also find our co-host Kat at her Instagram as well, at @CAT_ASTROPHE on Instagram. She's got a podcast too called Eat the Pictures, which is a small little podcast about food, film, and everywhere you find podcasts. Please be sure to subscribe to that. She's got some shows, I believe, that are going to be popping off here in just a little bit as well. And it's free to join our Facebook group, interact with a bunch of great Disney fans that love Disney food. It's Dining at Disney. That group is available, and you can also follow us on our brand new, I mentioned this, follow us wherever you find us, but since our recent Facebook's hacking is still kind of not being worked on by Facebook, you can check out Dining at Disney podcast on Facebook.
It's been what? Going
It's like a
on
month.
yes, it's been
Yeah.
It's been over 3 weeks. It's nearing 4 weeks now. And I, every single day now, send them something and they still don't respond to me. So I really hate Facebook right now.
But join the Facebook group anyway, because the Facebook group is fun. And you can also hear our show once again streaming live on Sorcerer Radio every single Monday. And of course, you can also be part of the Disney community at the Sorcerer Radio Disney Fun Zone, another group on Facebook for the Sorcerer Radio fans. And of course, our friends at the Disney Dorks. They're on Facebook. We love you guys too. In the meantime, don't forget to love each other and enjoy yourself. Put a little Disney in your day. All right, just do it. Until next time, bon appetit.
The information and opinions expressed in this podcast are for entertainment and informational purposes. All other trademarks mentioned are the property of their respective owners.